Good day, everyone. My name is Ronel J. Tubis, a second year student, and today I'll be reporting my assigned topic, which is the legal basis for parents and community involvement. Republic Act number 9155, or Governance of Basic Education Act. This act institutes a framework of governance for basic education, establishing authority and accountability, renaming the Department of Education, Culture and Sports as the Department of Education and for other purposes. Based on this act also, the school head shall have the basic function in establishing a school and community network. Why? It need to be established so that it can encourage everyone to actively participate in every school organization, especially the Parents Teacher Association, because it will help the school to be better, and it will help to improve, especially teacher in dealing student. And it states also that the basic function of the head is to setting the mission, vision, and objective, because it will help us to focus on the student on the all aspect of education. Second is creating a conducive environment. This could affect the student learning, such an environment that will provide relevant content, clear learning goals, and opportunities to build social skills and strategies to help our students succeed. And also the implementing curriculum. It refers on how the plan or officially how the lesson will be delivered to the student by the teachers. And on the same act, on section 3, it encouraged local initiative for the improvement of schools and learning centers to provide the means which improvement may be achieved and sustained. So in the same act, section 3, it encouraged all of the local in the community to help for the improvement of the schools and learning centers, so that it will be better for for our student to learn even more. Next is the Republic Act number 8525, or also known as the Adapt a School Program Act. It provide also for school community partnership. It allow the private entities to assist a public school, whether elementary, secondary, tertiary, but not limited to the following area: staff and faculty development for training and further education, construction of facilities, upgrading of existing facilities, provision of books, publication and other instructional materials, and modernization of instructional technologies. So in this act, the Adapt a School Program Act, it states that it allows all private entities, or it allows all non-government sector or private sector to help or assist the public school, whether if it is elementary, secondary, tertiary. It as long as it's not limited to the following area, which is the staff and faculty development, further education, construction of facilities, upgrading all of the existing facilities, the provision of books, publication and other instructional materials, and the modernization of instructional technologies. So that in this sector, it allows all of the private non-government sector to help and assist our public school in order for our learners to learn even more. With a better school, the Philippine Education for All, or IFA 2015 plan, even the Philippine Education for All a vision and a holistic programs of reforms that aim to improve the quality of basic education for every Filipino by the end of 2015. So this plan had a vision that aimed to improve the quality of basic education here in the Philippines by the end of 2015. But this plan was extended for all beyond 2015 until to the Agenda 2030. But the Agenda 2030 has 7 new educational targets from 2015 to 2030 that must involve education stakeholders, which is the essence school community partnership. So in this, the 2015 plan or the Philippine Education for All aim to improve the quality of education here in our nation by the end of the 2015. But this plan was extended to Agenda 2030. That the Agenda 2030 has 7 new educational targets from 2015 to 2030. That it must involve all of the stakeholders of education in the essence of school and community partnership. The UNESCO Assistant Director General for Education, Mr. Dr. Kian Tang, admits that Agenda 2030 cannot be realized without the school partnering with the community. In this, the agenda or the plan 2030 cannot be obtained or cannot be achieved without the schools partnering or cooperating with the community. It It's said by the UNESCO Assistant Director General for Education, Dr. Kian Tang. And he also said that the vision must be more aggressive, more committed, not just involving government, non-government agency, but all the stakeholders. Dr. Kian Tang, he said that this plan is cannot be achieved or cannot be obtained without the school partnering with the community. It just states that it needs the community, the school need the community in order for the school to be better, for our student to even learn more. Republic Act number 9155 states that the partnership between school and community also ensures educational programs, projects, and services take into account the interests of all members of the community. So, in this, it ensured that the educational program, project, and services are all mayroong interest ang lahat ng membro ng komunidad para maganap itong mga program at mga educational projects and services. And second, the schools and learning centers reflect the values of community by allowing teachers, learning facilitator, and other staff to have the flexibility to serve the need of all learners. Next is the local initiatives for the improvement of schools and learning centers are encouraged in the means by which these improvements may be achieved and sustained are provided. So in this, it natalakay na ito kanina yung sa section 3 that it it encourage all of the local to help the improve the schools and learning centers so that all of the improvement for the schools maybe can be achieved and sustained because nothing is impossible if we work as a team, and if we work as a team, it may result to a better school community partnership. So it will benefit all of our student and learning student so that they can learn more. That's all. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.